This video is not about your sun sign, it's not about your moon sign, it is about your ascendant sign. The ascendant means the ascending zodiac sign at the time of your birth. Okay, and how do you find this? You go to greenstonelabo.com. You will see something mentioned as free horoscopes. Okay, go and enter your birth details, and then you can generate the chart. When the horoscope is made, you will see under the planetary details, on top of it there will be something mentioned called as ascendant, ASC. Okay, against that there will be a zodiac sign which will be mentioned, and that zodiac sign is your ascendant or the ascending zodiac sign. Okay, and if your ascendant is Aquarius, then you are seeing the right video. Otherwise, please go and see the right video. So, how will 2022 be for the Aquarius Ascendant people? Let's get started. I'm going to talk about planets in your birth chart. So, in your birth chart, whatever the planetary strength is, how the planet is right now, and that is going to give an impact to you in a very specific way. Okay, you and another millions of people may share the same ascendant, but the impact can be different because your planet can be posited in a different way, and in somebody else the planet can be posited in a different way. So, in different compartments of life, the events would be different, even if you share the same ascendant. Okay, so we'll start with the planet Pluto. So, when you're looking into a planet, what you need to do is you need to look at the color of the planet. Okay, assume that the planet color, Pluto's color, is either in green color or if it is in black color. Okay, in that case, what will happen? It's a positive placement, and Pluto is right now in a positive position for you. Okay, and all Aquarius people, something to do with foreign countries, okay, can really happen in this period, especially if it is connected with your career. Okay, so you've been planning to go to a foreign country for long, you've been trying this, and especially connected with your career, you want to make this huge jump, you want to travel abroad, you want to live abroad. Okay, for everybody else, okay, it can be mirage, but for you, if you have Pluto in a very powerful position, it can really happen. Okay, otherwise, if you are a person who actually is in the background, there are some work, where you are not in the foreground. Okay, you are in the backdrop, you are in the background. A director, you may not be the actor, but you are the director. For all those kind of roles, if you are playing, you're going to do fantastically well in this year. Okay, you're going to do that brilliant work, where you will do something really fabulous. You will drive your people to achieve success. You will be the director. Okay, you're not the star, but then you are driving the stars. You will make stars happen. Okay, you will create stars. So that is going to happen in this year if you are a Aquarius Ascendant person, especially because of Pluto. And Pluto, if it is going to be weak in your chart, okay, if you have a planet weak, Pluto in red, then you need to mind two things. One is anything to do with the foreign country may not be very good. Something to do with your career may really go through some sort of you may go through some sort of a trouble connected with your career. And specifically, if you have something to do with a foreign country, be very careful. And also, if you're doing any kind of a business, then you need to be very careful because you may lose some money. There could be some sort of losses you may have, which can lead you to some sort of a trouble. Especially if you also have Neptune in a weaker position, then something to do with the money can really drain off. Okay, and you may have that huge loss in your life. So just mind your finances and your career. Okay, because your career may just get out of your hand. Okay, and you may get into some sort of a deep trouble. Okay, so Capricorn Ascendant people, especially your Pluto is weak. Pluto is weak means what? If you have the Pluto in red color. Otherwise, if you're born during the time when, between 1957, the last quarter of 1957 to the first half of 1962, if you're born in that period, then your Pluto is weak also. Okay, then also you may, probably your career is coming to an end. Maybe you're during the retirement age, where your career is coming to an anyways to a logical end. It could mean that. Okay, now talking about the next planet, which is Neptune. Neptune, if it is in a strong position in your chart, okay, this can mean that you can be doing something connected with your business, okay, which can really zoom well, and you may make a lot of money. Okay, so this year could be that year where there could be a lot of money coming in your way. Okay, and if you have really started off your business in the last year, that is in 2021, okay, or even in 2020, your business can really start improving. You may get a lot of money coming in. The money flow will start coming in. Or if you are a person who is connected with finance in any way, financial services, banking, insurance in any way, you're going to do well. Otherwise, just if you're always planning to start the business, just go ahead and start the business. You are going to do really well. Okay, so And if you have a weak Neptune in your chart, then obviously this area is going to be a trouble. If you have a Neptune in red color font in your birth chart, then you may have some sort of a challenge in terms of your career, especially money. Okay, finance can be a problem. You can lose money. If your Pluto is also weak, and if your Neptune is also weak, then money loss can be huge. So mind you, be careful in terms of money. And if you are going to have a weak Neptune in your chart, then it is better you don't start a business. Okay, it can only be taking you to some sort of losses or challenges or a trouble. Okay, you need to rethink that decision. Okay. Now, talking about the next planet, which is Uranus. If you have a strong Uranus in your chart, if you have a red color, if you have a green color Uranus in your chart, green color, the font is green color, then you're going to do really well in terms of leadership. You're going to become a strategic leader. You're going to be someone who's going to be driving people. You're going to be the boss. Okay, you're going to be that person who's going to do a lot of communication. With your communication skills, you're going to be influencing a lot of people. You're going to be advising, consulting. You're going to be that into that role where you're like driving people. Okay, and you will say a lot of things which will make a lot of sense to people. Okay, you're going to be an influencer, is what I can say. But at the same time, if your Uranus is weak in your chart, you may go through some sort of a mental frustrations, mental unhappiness, mental worries, really irritating problems, which gives some sort of a trouble somewhere at home or somewhere, you may go through that mental frustration. Okay, that could be because of the other planets also. So it is a double whammy. Okay, if you have a Uranus also weak, and I'm also going to talk about something which is common to everybody with the Aquarius Ascendant, you may go through certain problems. Probably that problem is giving you those mental irritation. Okay, but be careful. All Aquarius Ascendant people, I would tell you, is that mind your tongue. Okay, you may say something which can really backfire, especially if you have a weak Uranus in your chart. Then you need to mind your tongue. Okay, otherwise you may do something or you may say something which can backfire. Okay, and Uranus weak people, you may also have some sort of a body issue or a health issue, or something to do with your shoulders or your heads or your limbs. You may have some sort of a problem in walking, or something to do with the central nervous system, or migraine or a headache, or something to do with your thinking, or maybe sleeplessness, or maybe stress. Okay, can be a part of your life also. Just you'll have to take care of that. Maybe do some pranayam, yoga. It will help you. Then talking about the other things like other planets. Okay, so let's say there is a very important planet which is planet Y. If you have a planet Y in a powerful position in your chart, then you are going to have a fantastic career move. Okay, you can make that career move. Your career hasn't been really great in the last 3-4 years, but if you have a planet Y in green color in your chart, this is the year. This is the year for you to make that change. This change is going to really do well for you. Especially if you are into financial services, banking, insurance, technology, anything to do with other people's money kind of a work. If you're going to be into that kind of an area, even real estate, then make that career change. That career change is really going to accelerate your career to the next level. Okay, so and if your planet Y is in a weak position, then you're going to have some sort of a trouble. There could be some sort of a major change that is happening in your career area, which is going to put you in the spotlight, and you may be into some sort of a trouble. There are major changes which can upset you. Okay, so that can happen in your career or a work area. Some people may also go through some sort of a health issue. Okay, which can also need to be taken care of. Okay, now talking about the common problems everybody who has an Aquarius Ascendant will go through some issues. I'm going to talk about those kind of challenges. Number one is your relationships, especially the love romance area. So the love romance area has been a problem in the last couple of years, and it will continue to be so in this year also. Maybe at least till the first 6 months of your your life. This 2022 can be a bit of a botheration. Maybe after the second half of 2022 can be better for your love romance area. Okay, it will improve after that, but till that first half of 2022 can be a bit of a problem in terms of love and romance. And yes, I told you, mind your health. That is a common thing. And also mind your finances. Your money may be draining a bit. Okay, don't allow the money to drain. Just plug in all the leaky buckets, so that you don't leak the money away. Okay, so that's it. And my best wishes to all the Aquarius Ascendant to rock this year 2022.